As a black man in good shape, I happily walked my girlfriend out, then stood downstairs in my apartment, smoking with a smile on my face. I accidentally bumped into a passerby.
Oh, come on, man. What the
My
fuck?
bad, dude.
I apologized and said I'd pay for the damage, but he looked at me like he'd seen a ghost and hurried away. That's when the cops started walking toward me.
Got a cigarette?
Yes, it is.
Don't smell like no cigarette.
I knew something was wrong. I quickly explained that I was a law-abiding anime designer and that I was just smoking a regular cigarette. But no matter how fast I talked, he still picked my words apart.
Sure.
Sir.
I tried to leave. He grabbed my arm, demanded my backpack, and ordered me to face the wall and cooperate with the search. I said those were my personal belongings and that I had the right to refuse. But as a black man, my rights felt like a bad joke. He slammed me against the wall. Even the fruit vendor nearby shouted that I was innocent. Still, 3 more white officers arrived and forced me to the ground. I begged them to listen. I struggled with everything I had, but the cops acted like I was their sworn enemy. The more I fought back, the tighter he squeezed around my neck.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Every night and every day, just to
Then I suddenly woke up in my girlfriend's bed. Relief washed over me. Thank God it was just a dream. But something felt off because everything that followed happened exactly the same. My girlfriend said the same words. She even knocked over the same glass. I was in a rush to get home and feed my dog. So I ignored how strange it all felt and left the apartment. Out on the street, everyone I saw matched the dream perfectly. After lighting my cigarette, I instinctively
Whoa,
flinched.
careful, man. It's a new shirt.
My bad, bro.
Just when I thought things might change, that familiar voice rang out again.
Got a cigarette?
Yes, it is.
It don't smell like no cigarette.
I turned and tried to leave, but he stopped me for the same reason as before. This time, during the struggle, I accidentally touched the gun at his waist. The next second, I woke up again in my girlfriend's bed. After dying twice, I realized I was trapped in a nightmare loop. As long as I left at that time, I would die. So I stayed inside and made breakfast with my girlfriend. I thought maybe this horrible day was finally going to pass. Then there was a rapid knock at the door. My girlfriend looked through the peephole, but the SWAT team outside smashed the door in with a battering ram. I couldn't understand what I had possibly done wrong.
Call the ambulance!
This is 138
Yes!
Apartment 6!
No!
Her place wasn't apartment 6, but the day before, one of the screws on her door number had fallen off. I woke up again in her bed, facing a loop where I always died. I started thinking carefully. Every time that white cop locked onto my backpack first, claimed he suspected marijuana, forced me to the ground, and killed me during the arrest. So this time, I left my backpack and jacket at her place and walked out empty-handed. The moment I stepped outside, the white cop appeared right in front of me. Being shot over and over was driving me insane. Still, I tried everything to escape the loop. Reality was crueler than I imagined. The cop Merc didn't even bother making excuses anymore. The moment he saw me, he opened fire and emptied the next. What crushed me the most was that almost every bullet hit me. It was like he already knew exactly where I would run. After 99 deaths, all that echoed in my head was the sound of Merc's gunshots. I was terrified of him, but I believed there had to be a way out. So I went straight to Merc and told him about all 99 loops. He thought I was mentally unstable. I didn't argue. I simply opened my backpack.
You see that wad of cash and you say,
It's a
lot of money for a guy with a not so cigarette smelling cigarette. You legally search my shit. I won't let you. We fight. I'm dead.
Merc was clearly out of patience.
Give me the bag, step against the wall.
I had already guessed what he'd say. So I pointed to a heavyset guy on the corner and said he was about to kiss a girl's hand. Then I pointed at the yoga girl across the street and said she'd raise her phone for a selfie any second now.
Scared kid right there? Watching me shit in 3, 2.
Merc froze.
Well, if your past is any sign of your future, I'd get the fuck out of here.
I couldn't believe it actually worked. I walked away overjoyed. I thought I'd finally broken the loop. I pulled out a cigarette to celebrate. A few seconds later, a piercing police siren screamed. Two black drug dealers sprinted past me. Before I could react, the pursuing cops aimed their guns at me.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Where's your friend's gun?
They didn't check anything. Because of my skin color, they just pulled the trigger and killed me. I found Merk again and told him everything once more. He was still shocked. I told him helplessly that I'd already lived through this 100 times. After finally convincing him, I came up with a perfect plan. Merk would personally drive me home. He agreed. On the way, we talked about everything. He said he had a family, kids, and 2 dogs. I talked about my career plans and dreams. I was just an ordinary guy trying to live a decent life. But then I finally said what I'd been holding inside. The way police treat black people in the neighborhood is deeply unfair. White people are born on third base. No matter how hard we run, we're still kept outside the stadium. After a few blocks, the patrol car stopped outside my apartment.
Thanks for the ride, Officer Merk.
Take care of yourself, kid.
I reached for my keys. That's when I realized Merk had been playing me all along.
Bravo, young Carter. Bravo. Bravo!
What?
I gotta say, man, that was a real fun one. Whew! The way you're all charming and trying to appeal to my better nature as a human being and shit, that was primo. You're never short on courage, kid. Only time. I mean, sometimes you run, most times you fight. One of the guys chokes you out a wee bit too much. But this one, my friend, this one was a noble performance. Best of the bunch. It was my goddamn favorite. Best of the bunch. Woo! Best of the bunch. Woo! The best of the bunch.
Even standing at my own door, I still couldn't escape the loop.
See you tomorrow, kid.
When I woke up again, I felt strangely calm. I got dressed once more and walked downstairs.
One way or another, I'm getting home to my fucking dog.